Greetings, fellow members of the Dreadfort. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld: The Darkest Ages. Episode 45. The Aftermath of Having Too Many Visit. Dom and Serenity. You... can go into the kitchen to stay away from imminent danger. Alright, the raid down here has been stopped. We're gonna get inside as soon as possible. Some of the porcupines aren't even, like, fighting back, mind you. They're just, like, letting whatever happen. But we're gonna want to... It's just, like, one stupid balding idiot. So we'll deal with him, and then we'll have perimeter security. But this guy is, like, quilled. He's got some intense pain, so he's not gonna be around for much longer. Alright, shooters, take Barba down. Oh, great. Or Fangface, you know, whatever. Friendly fire and all. He doesn't have a death refusal. So, Lilin, I want you to go stop Major's Blades, Lines, and Mike's. Matic, I'm going to unrestrict you, because you are going to go build that wall. And if I'm not mistaken, that is the only consequential wall that I am currently missing. There are some downed but not dead porcupines that I could also potentially rescue. Volka... no, who else heals? Klein heals, but he's being patched up. Major heals, but is also being patched up. I guess a Volka you attempt. So Volka, try to tend, and McGee, try to... Wait, inverted sheep? You're fine. Wait, what's going on over here? Oh, Kish. McGee, try to heal Kish. And then everybody else will be undrafted. Nope, no, they don't. No, they won't. 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 No, won't. Alright, Medic. Keep trying to build the wall. Sorry, porks. Oh god, we keep friendly firing the porks. Good God. Well, the porcupines served some purpose. Alright, you guys choke up on the hole in the wall. Okay, hole in the wall's patched. The transition of music kind of informs me that the imminent danger is been dealt with. And I have a porcupine? Yes, I have a singular porcupine. Got it. How did Matt escape the beast right there? I mean, dodge? Plus the beast was like already pretty wounded, so it wasn't that hard to dodge. This thing had been stabbed a lot and punched a lot by the human cultists from out here. So it wasn't really at tip-top form. Alright, we're missing a toe. Got it. I believe that is something that we can make. Mechanical toe. Legion's here! Yes. Okay. They are to the east. Lilin, you're closest. Send to the Nociosphere. Here. And Sean, go out here and just like try to get visual confirmation that things are going our way. Oh my god! It's too much at once. Alright, Portapane will live. The Nociosphere was sent. Sean, you don't move at full speed. So I gotta be a little mindful of that. But I'm gonna send Sean through the pond to try to like get closer to see what's going on. Technically, I could have gotten more bang for my buck doing that with a bloodluster, but I think it's understandable that I didn't. Sean is close to break? Yeah, true. Sean, come back. Lilin, I guess, go? I don't know. So I can hear the Nociosphere doing its thing. But I have no idea who's winning without eyes on the fight. So I'm going to cautiously send a Valka out there. They are fleeing. Nociosphere is only injured. Oh god. Score a critical hit. Alright, you run away. Run away faster. Woo! Spicy! 5-alarm fire! Map's on fire! I'm getting sieged, cultist, Nociosphered. Alright, let's close this. Nociosphere ended its onslaught and it returned to its initial location. Alright, got it. Good lord, man! Doggies. Alright, everyone's unrestricted except for brawlers that are close. Area 1 and 4 is no longer needed. Dom and Serenity, you are unrestricted. Portapane, you're going to be male animals, I guess. We're alive. That was scary, but we're alive. And there's a lot of cleanup to do. There is a non-zero chance that there is a chimera out there that is down but not dead. I doubt it, but it wouldn't hurt to check. So I'm gonna... McGee, you've slept. McGee, I'm gonna send you out there to look for down but not dead chimera, because I would not mind capturing one, if possible. I'm going to reset the traps so that the east one is valid. I'm going to keep the west one closed, because the west one doesn't have chem drench yet with the hay grass, so I don't want it used at the moment. Hey, Quantum, thank you for the resub. So Roy, how about that foot? That is a left mechanical. There we go. Lillian will perform that surgery soon. Yeah, you haven't even had a chance to vote for the next project, and you probably honestly won't, because there is just an enormous amount of like cleanup and repair to do. I think you can understand I'm busy. Just a little busy. Haven't dealt with probably like 100 raiders, if not more. Granted, like, thanks to our tactics and strategy, we didn't have to kill them all, but still, it was a little sketchy. Slightly scared for my life. Alright, we still have a Alcat, 3 grizzly bears, and a Tyrrell out here to be killed. I'm not even going to bother with the taming. You get to die. You frail cataract bad back. Oh, you even have a death refusal. So, McGee, you get to kill him twice. Here, get closer. This is pathetic. Okay, they disappeared, and then my UI disappeared. Yay! That's good. That's real good. I love when that happens. When site stealers attack my user interface. Alright, this bad boy has a death refusal. So, come on. Show me what you got. So we have a shard here. Luckily, I don't have to, like, urgently grab the shards because they don't decay. And, like, no one's really going to steal them because they don't have a lot of value. I mean, they're not valued at nothing, but, like, 400 market value is, like, not a big deal. Come on. Refuse death. Let's go. Did you forget? Oh, no, you have sickness. Oh, you already had refused death. No, sorry, I misunderstood. My bad. Yeah, I don't see any Tyrrells out there. So, McGee, you're off the hook. Or not Tyrrells, Chimera. The lack of line of sight, the mod that adds fog of war. Real. Oh, crap. Who's running? Who's getting hurt? Mike. What hurt you? What's going on? Time slowed down forcefully. What? Who's under attack? Is it a dog? Why is time... You see, time's paused? Like, so there's something happening right now, but I don't even know what. The game's like, alert, danger! Somewhere. Something. Come on, game, be better than that. What am I supposed to be afraid of? Ow, there he is. Dom and Serenity, come inside. Do the Chimera butcher for anything? I mean, just same as everything else. They butcher for twisted leather or whatever it's called. dread leather. Leather of the dread. Alright, where's Komba? There he is. Wow! That Chimera messed him up. Covered in scars from the Chimera attack. And then probably rezzed. Yeah, death refused. And then came back and just got shot to death by us. Alright, as far as I know, we are now in the clear. Again, I don't have perfect vision. That might not be true, but I'm assuming that we've cleared the threats. So if you're wondering, dread leather properties is like not terrible, but not great, and it's also unpleasant to wear for people that like don't worship the dread. And okay, the hell. It's not what you want to see in your Nociosphere containment facility, is the Nociosphere chipping away at your walls. Are repeating crossbows a thing in the mod? No, they are not. Slow as hell crossbows are, but that's about it. There's the mechanical toe. At this point, I can reopen the safety doors. And then I do want the northeast to be valid path into the base. So I'll leave this one open. So enemies can path in here, come down, and then path up. It would make more sense to use this, but I'm not going to. Because this is still somewhat flammable, and I can lock it out. And the current priority right now is to replace limbs and clean up the fort. The fort is, I would take on another goal, but the fort is quite honestly like a mess right now. It's covered in corpses and broken walls, damaged walls, missing doors. I mean, and unbelievably low stockpiles of things we need, like wood and steel. So it's going to be a minute before I'm like really able to get everything back to normal. Now that things have calmed down, you feel like doing research on void provocation is a violation of the rules? So the reason why we're doing it anyway is to understand the enemy, not to actually use it. We'll never provoke them. We want to understand the process of invoking the void so that we know how to stop it. Because if we understand how it's done and the resources that are used, we can maybe embargo the resources, you know? Think of it that way. So the more we understand of the process, the better. Which is why I'm triggering it. Oh my god, so much cleanup. It's brutal. Well, the good news is at least we saved someone's life. And yeah, I will be hauling the wood. Actually, how much wood do we even have out here? Oh, there's still a lot of wood. I'm going to be hauling the wood out there to be pulled in. I keep losing meat from not having enough passive coolers. So let's extinguish this fire here. No, not refuel it. Flick. Here we go. Alright, we're repairing the walls and getting rid of all the bodies and all that jazz. And I would say the big, most important one is wood. We're out and we need more. Too bad there isn't a good side of Anomaly. I know. Well, I mean, there sort of is a little bit. Not in medieval. But the good side of Anomaly would be unlocking like flamethrowers, the Hellcat rifle, you know, stuff like that. The tools that are useful for like burning the anomalous monsters. But none of that exists in medieval, so I don't really benefit from it. And I figured it didn't really make sense to like artificially add in medieval versions of like flamethrowers, because that's a bit of a stretch. It'd be cool, but it's a pretty big a stretch of technology. All right, we are getting cleaned up. Once we're a little bit closer to being done cleaned up, I can pull you guys about some other goals, new goals to take on. So we could continue working on workshops. We don't really have a dedicated smithy. We're kind of just like doing the smithy in here, which is fine, but not perfect. Alternatively, we could build what I assume is going to be the final bridge to the south. We could increase the defenses. The increased defenses would be like deadfall, spike trap, corridors, fallbacks. The fallback point would have been useful against these chimera. You know, having a place to like physically hide when we're getting overrun. Something like that. Have a dedicated brewery. Improving plumbing, because for now, maybe like the amount of biosolids we're producing makes sense, but I don't know. We could improve plumbing. Some other ideas that I had was to annex more of the outside territory. It makes more sense to do it in the sections that already have the walls. So like adding the entire northern half of the island to within our fort, you know, annexing territory that way. Another thing we could potentially do, I'm not super stoked about it. I was hoping to get horses first, is to run some trade. It's not entirely out of the question to trade with nearby factions. It's just a lot of effort given the distance. And if you have any other suggestions, I'm more than happy to hear it. So feel free to like share your ideas in chat and I'll draw from them. So I think what we'll do is, this isn't really a vote timer once it shows up. It's a like suggest other things if you think I've overlooked something timer. We have the first few patches of hay grass almost ready to harvest, which will help with the chem drench. That's good. I think what I'll do is I'll queue it up so that the moment we have the materials, we start building the chem drench area. That's going to be pretty important. Nociosphere destabilizing. Oh my god. So, the Nociosphere's energy pattern has begun to shift and adapt. Within 10 days, it will no longer respond to suppression. The Nociosphere will activate if not suppressed. Dispose of the Nociosphere by sending it to attack a large hostile force. Once its onslaught is complete, it will permanently depart. So, yeah, I hope something bad happens to me in 10 days. Because if not, something bad is going to happen to me in 10.5 days. To put it simply. I could caravan to neighboring tiles to look for horses, yeah. The worry is, like, leaving the base short-staffed, or whatever, is a little risky. Oh, look what we got here. Animals. Oh my god, you had 3. Okay. That's different. So, Imperial Red Hounds. We have Puppy 1, Puppy 2, Puppy 3. I think what I'm gonna do is sterilize the puppies so that there's no, like, weird inbreeding. But that does mean we have a giveaway timer for the 3 new puppies. So giveaway timer's up there too. Don't we need a Southern Hospital as well? We could. I don't really have a... I mean, we were hypothetically thinking about placing it here, but I don't really have a good place for it exactly. It's not to say that I'm saying no. I'm just saying maybe. Right. This is what? Plain leather? Okay. Let's make 3 plain leather beds with mattock for the new pups. And given the amount of puppies that I just came into owning, I might use them more as like war dogs. The fear, of course, is that they will die and that I don't have bionics to help with wounded animals, but like, such is the risk of living in this hellhole. Sorry. Tomorrow I'm definitely going to need to do a culling of the monsters on the tile, though. There is a fair bit of monsters that need murder. Oh, she became a guest. You're not terrible. So, I doubt you'll stick around long. Oh no, you're immediately leaving it. No, maybe you're not immediately leaving. Oh, for real, Lillian, what'd you do? What, you brain scarred it? You know where the balls are, right? Oh, it's female. You know where the... Never mind. What? I got no words. Light level's good. And, medicine was used. And, the doctor has a skill of 13. And she was like, oh, I'll stab it in the brain. Yeah, that will sterilize it. Lobotomize, sterilize. What's the difference? Well, that will be the last one raffled off, because I don't think anyone wants that one. But maybe you do. I mean, it is now the underdog by all reasonable definition. Okay, taking up ideas. I could build Southern Hospital. I saw that as an idea. There was another one, which is to search for horses. You know, other tiles or whatever. Let me scan chat again. That might have been about it. Okay. So, once we're, like, done cleaning up, we can take one of these goals. So, feel free to vote if you'd like. Sean is down to 55%. Mike, being not of our ideology, got really bothered by all the corpses and is hiding in their room. Yeah, that'll happen. I'm going to mine some more of the surface metal before I go back to the quarry. We're expanding the northern area thing too. Oh yeah, you know, I said that and I didn't include it. Annex North Shore. Sorry about the double polling or extra polling or whatever, but boom, there you go. I'll even reset the vote timer. Watch this. My magic is strong tonight. There you go. So annex North Shore would be to build a wall around all of this. All this area. Between the bridges. What would we use the space for? You know, who knows, but that's at least the idea. And raffle timer's up. So, first one is Grim Angel. Next one. Stash. Oh, nice. And the runt, the stunted runt of the litter. Fangface. Which, Fangface, you already have an animal? No, I think your animal died, right? You were a, yeah, you were a... So, you... are now an Imperial Redhound. Congratulations. Uh-oh. Lillian tried to convert Sean, and it's led to a fight. Sean's down to 56. But, like, they're both pretty hurt. Unfortunately, Lillian also happens to be the doctor of the crew, so it's going to be a bit annoying, but whatever. Of course, you get the brain dead one. You're, all brown, no brain. Maybe you're just extra brave. I don't think I need to high priority haul or anything like that. I'll just stay the course. I know that we're extraordinarily low on wood. Also, that is absolutely not the guest accommodation tables, but whatever. Offended. All I managed to do is pan over and see, you pissed off the guest. It's like, yes, I did. The amount of people in our community with social skills is 1. It's very single digit. It's this one lady who has a social skill of 11, and that is it. Yep. I might start to micromanage the pawns for hauling. We'll see. I haven't really decided yet, but I have noticed that we are perhaps not hauling the most important stuff first. God, I don't know what to do about this Nociosphere. I really hope that there's like some valid enemy to throw it at it. Alright, study is complete. Roy has made an alarming discovery about the Nociosphere. The entity is showing early signs of instability. I kind of already knew that, but sure. Once the Nociosphere starts to become unstable, you can dispose of it by sending it to attack a hostile threat. For a short period, the Nociosphere will hunt down anything nearby, friend or foe. Once the onslaught is complete, it will permanently depart. If it becomes fully unstable, it will no longer respond to suppression. So, soon, our ability to keep it from going haywire and trying to murder kill us is, well, it's fast approaching. The final countdown! Something like that. Alright, instead of hauling 11 wood at a time, haul 75. I hear it is almost 7 times more efficient. I know, crazy math, but like, just trust me. Need a raid or request raid or something. Need something to throw at it. I mean, there's like some artificial things we could do. Like we could try to piss off like a herd of animal. The problem with doing that is like we're probably going to get murdered in the process. The Nociosphere going berserk is like a bad time. And surprisingly, I don't want a bad time. Alright, guests are leaving. Did you enjoy your stay? I really don't think you did. Social tab says you did befriend Ginger, but like only a little. We have tons of hostile animals on the map tile, so perhaps today, when Major and Avalka wake up, will be the hunting day, where we like go around the map and murder all the things that ought not to be here. You've yet to get a good enough raid for the Nociosphere? Ooh, what? Lovers? McGee and Ginger? Okay. Alright. Double bed. Into Sean's room. One thing that you could do is to summon mech bosses, if you happen to have mech bosses. That's, you know, that can obviously be pretty useful. So McGee and Ginger are now sharing a bedroom, which frees up these two masterworks. So Mike, you can go into a masterwork bed, I guess. And in fact, I'm just gonna like destroy this good bed, because like, why do we even need it? And the mechanical toe is done. Cool. So that is Mike's right little toe. Oh my god. Okay, it's not being finished hauled yet. A heat wave, gross. I hate that. Oh good lord. Install mechanical toe right little. Right little toe. Right little toe. I hope I did it right. Little. Oh, you know what? Let's hold off on that though, because Lillian is not healed from her social fight. I also just got mad rep for healing whatever her name was. So that's cool. Oh my god, you're really hauling like 4 at a time. I need to micromanage these guys. They're being stupid. Alright, let's allow cutting for the 2 zones again. Honestly, it's not even a cutting thing. There's 2,000 wood out here. No, forget allow. Oh god. Oh no, that's not a threat. The iron casket beetle is just a bug that pops out that you can kill for extra steel. Not scary. Don't know why it makes an alert noise. So I know I wanted to do the group hunt, but I think not having the wood is even more of a threat. So I'm just going to get the wood. The ETA on conversion ritual is 9 days, so we still have more time to do like manual conversions. We're trying to convert Sean. It's really pissing off, but he is down to 54%. So some progress has been made. Not a ton, but some. All the pets are healed. Awesome. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld: The Darkest Ages, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Dread Knights.